Hello everyone and welcome to a new Let's Play! Holy crap, has been a minute since we last heard me say that. Oh my god, Lucid9! Yes, we are here with a new Let's Play called Lucid9 An Inciting Incident. I found this on Steam and it's a free-to-play visual novel game. I'm really sorry by the time this comes out that it might be a little late and behind schedule what my regular uploads times are. We're here to dive into this new game that I found called Lucid9 Inciting Incident. So it's a visual novel game, as per my protocol of these things. And yeah, it seems really interesting enough. Came out in 2016 according to the game page, and it is very positive reviews on it. So I'm really excited to see if it lives up to that hype. So yeah, it's around 3 years old now, but again, to see if it still holds up until now in terms of 2019. But I guess the gist of it is that it's a high school setting. It's in the supposedly when it came out, it's supposed to be in the future of 2018, but now we passed that already. We're in the future. But yeah, so we're supposed to. It's mystery elements to it because people go missing, and I guess our job is to basically try to solve what's happened to them, as well as not let anybody else go missing. I have no idea, but anyways, that's the gist of what I got from the game page. So let's, without further ado, get started and jump right into it and see how the story goes. So yeah, let's start. Ooh, wow, right into the thick of the wood. Yes, okay, quite literally. Okay, so I step back and examine my masterpiece. Okay, who are we? What are we? Perfect. My favorite color. What? Okay. It's just oh wow, okay. It's a little creepy. Alright, I've always loved red. It's different, brilliant, vibrant, unusual, a happy anomaly. Okay. Just like me. Alright. Red isn't much for nature, really only shows up in autumn, and even then, it's a dreary rust or nauseating cherry. And we just can't have that. Not when it deserves so much more. I feel like somebody committed a murder and used their blood to make a painting. Fantastic. A whispering breeze filters through my thoughts, brushing against my skin with icy fingers. I allow myself a moment to pause, to relish, to admire, to welcome the fresh scent of freedom. Well, this is what I live for. Okay? When I open my eyes, I spot a frail leaf dancing upon the backbone of the passing wind, afflicting the world with its appalling shade of asparagus. I pluck it from its branch with the edges of my stained fingernails. Disgusting. How anyone could enjoy this color eludes me. Guess they don't like any other color except red. Not just any red, but blood red. A soft groan redirects my attention to my waiting masterpiece. Oh. It's lovely, really. Spread across the ground, face contorted with fear, twitching, cold fingers clutching at empty air. Okay, so they're still kind of alive, which is okay. Not my best work, unfortunately. The canvas died much quicker than I originally expected, even when I tried to carve a bit slower. Okay, that's fucked up. Well, no matter. Today it shall be a palette for my paint. Okay. I make quick work of my new palette's chest, ignoring the twitching of post-mortem reflexes from its mutilated kneecaps. Okay guys, in case you guys are a little bit squeamish and can't really handle the gore here, yes, I suggest you probably should hide in the comments section for now. Or, click away for a bit. Because there's a murder going on, so just so you know. Yep, in case nobody's caught on yet. The sweet color of red, true crimson, pure scarlet, slinks down its pallid abdomen, licking at the blossoming turf below. I dip my finger into the settling pool of blood. It's warm, sticky, like syrup, or settling gelatin. The sweet scent wafts to my nostrils. Well, I don't think it's sweet. It's supposed to smell like metal. That's not okay. You gotta check your nose because that's a problem. Ah, it smells of iron, of rust, of all things sharp and beautiful. There we go. I guess to them it's sweet. Now, a new canvas. I check my surroundings, evaluating the surfaces and textures and sizes and shapes of every object in sight. None are quite so satisfactory as human skin, with its elasticity, its porous absorption, its innately warm tint. But a substitute is required, so a substitute I must find. Time to go find another body. Presently, I realize that I'm still holding that eyesore of relief in my hand. Well, I suppose it will have to do. In one bold, fluid stroke, I swipe my paint across the leaf, the very essence of Van Gogh himself. I wouldn't say so. Ah, yes, dear Vincent. The man cut off his own ear to send a message when words just didn't suffice. I always admired his style. I take a moment to appreciate the leaf's newfound radiance before searching for a proper display. Something like this deserves to be exhibited. I hang my canvas back on its branch. That's better. If only there was more of this color in the world. The unexpected interlude of my phone drives me out of my thoughts. The irritating thing just loves to ruin the climax. Yes? Is it done? What? He's been commissioned to do this, or they've been commissioned to do this. You're always in such a rush. Well, yes, it's done. I was having a moment. There's more where that came from. You interrupted me. You're the one who wanted to know when it was finished. A thrill leaps through my veins as my lips pull into a tenuous smile. Well, is it? Same time, same place as usual. You know the drill. I nearly clap my hands, but master myself for one final word. Understood. I cut the transmission and eagerly withdraw a small bottle from within my jacket. Only one pill left, but no matter, I'll be getting more soon enough. I pop the final capsule into my mouth, puncturing its skin with my teeth and rolling the bitter gel over my tongue. Now this is life. Okay, so we're gonna get high now too. As a wave of euphoria sweeps through me, I turn from my handiwork, strolling out of the meadow. Today's fun is over, but tomorrow will hold just as many pleasures. Wow. Okay. Yama Ishimoto. Huh? Oh, are we Yama? I sluggishly pull my head upward, fixing my eyes on the woman at the front of the classroom. Are you even listening? I hide my instinctive smirk. Technically, no. I've always found napping more appealing than relearning history that's been drilled into me since age 6. Not that I can actually say that. In all honesty, this teacher doesn't deserve that kind of callous response. Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Summarize the whole section we've been reviewing. I glanced at the touchscreen board mentioned behind the teacher, quickly skimming over the graphics and typography hovering on its surface. History of Isamu, our glorious metropolis, beginning 2000 AD. 2000 AD, girl! We ain't that old, come on. Easy. Life was really boring for a while. We weren't in debt, weren't at war, and were basically doing nothing interesting. The teacher's lips purse into a thin line as the classroom erupts into snickers. I feel the slightest tinge of regret and rein in my sarcasm. Then in 2007, America entered a debt crisis that caused a worldwide financial crash. Japan was one of the countries most affected by this, well, second to China. And why might that be? Because we were dumb about who we partnered with. Okay. She taps her fingers impatiently on her desk, her eyes narrowing into slits. Well, she asked me to summarize the chapter. She didn't ask me how. Being a smartass here, I see. Anyway, our glorious government didn't handle the situation so hot, so we had a lovely depression with all-time highs of unemployment and crime. Good effort. Good gold star. Okay. The teacher waves her hands as the class roars with laughter. Right, that's enough. I'll be needing to talk with you after class about your attitude, young man. Also, I'm a dude. Meh, in other news, grass is green. Well, I figured because, of my name, I guess. Elizabeth, perhaps you can salvage this explanation. Elizabeth? Okay, she pretty. She gestures a few seats to my right where my lavender-haired classmate sits, her spine as straight as a ruler. I feel a curdle of distaste in the pit of my stomach as I lounge against my chair. Of course, Elizabeth Oshihiro, class valedictorian, school blah, blah, blah. That's a lot of title, okay? She has a lot of titles to her name. Kind of like with Daenerys, okay? Of course, Elizabeth Oshihiro, class valedictorian, school poster child, and the area's golden girl. Nap time. Yep. I settle my head in my arms as Elizabeth leaps to her feet, smiling warmly. Certainly. During this time, Japan fell into chaos. Public demonstrations, often violent, occurred almost every day. Furthermore, political scandals regarding the national government kept spreading. The teacher relaxes as Elizabeth's textbook recitation. The teacher relaxes at Elizabeth's textbook recitation. She even shoots a quick glare in my direction as if to say, "See, why can't you be like Elizabeth?" Eventually, local political powers became more effective than the centralized administration, hence why Isamu operates as smoothly as it does. Yes, thanks to the mayor's efforts. Perfectly done, Elizabeth. Elizabeth smiles primly and settles back into her seat, fixing her eyes on me with challenging disapproval. I only shrug my shoulders, sending her an easy smirk. Ooh, beautiful and brainy. She might be worthy enough to make my list. What? Who? Oh, you, huh? Is that my bestie? Hope not. I glance to my left just in time to catch another classmate, Yahiko Ikari, winking conspicuously at Elizabeth. She clearly ignores him. Seems like a player. Well, that's Yahiko for you. I can't remember a day when he hasn't tried to flirt with some girl or another, nor can I remember a day where he wasn't flat out rejected. Okay, so there's our flirty guy. Technically, he's my former roommate, which makes him my friend of 2 years. Oh, okay. Oh well, right. How close of a friend? Well, that's up for a debate. Huh, she managed to deflect my charms. Oh my gosh, I wonder how. Me too. Oh my god. No one can resist the Yahiko Ikari. Yahiko, yes. Yahiko clamps his mouth shut at the teacher's strident comment. At the teacher's strident command. I was doing so well as the murderer, but now I'm struggling to be a student. What is that? What does that even mean? Yahiko clamps his mouth shut at the teacher's strident command. She leans heavily against her desk, massaging her temples with her fingers. Alright class, thanks to Elizabeth, we've seen where we come from. I'm sure you're all wondering what the point of this history recap was. A test! Not really, no. We must study the past to understand the future. As such, it's imperative that the next topic be taken seriously. So, where do you all see yourself 10 years from now? Oh, one of those questions. That's a nice transition, I guess. I'm barely able to stifle a snort. It's only, the second day of school? Sure, this is a third-year class. Sure, we're preparing for the college entrance exam. Does that mean that we have to know exactly what we want to do for the rest of our lives? Yes. The teacher pointedly looked at me, a hard glint in her eye. Yama Ishimoto, perhaps you'd like to get us started. In 10 years' time, and I will be 35. Okay. God, the thought is just, I'm tempted to say, no thank you, but that'd be pretty rude. I'll manage my parents' restaurant, I guess. The teacher's lips tighten ever so slightly. I know what she's thinking. No passion, no ambition. He will be a failure, this one. It'll pay the bills. What more can I ask for? That's true. You can't judge him for that, okay? In this economy, yes. Really, dude? Out of anything you could have picked, you picked a restaurant manager? Yes. Well, what would you suggest? Add a bunch more, dude, like women and cars. Oh my god. He criticizes me for a lack of imagination. Come on, it's 10 years. Anything can happen. The teacher shoots him a disapproving glare as his voice raises dramatically in volume. Yahiko, thank you for volunteering. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Yahiko beams, and I feel a sudden sense of dread. Here goes his dream, the one that I've heard no less than 200 times before. I wonder what it is. Well, Teach, I see myself with a Ferrari F500 under one arm, a Lamborghini Aventador 704 under the other, and a lot of beautiful women in between, fighting for the honorable privilege of bearing my children. Oh my god. The class stares at him. Heck, let's have some fun. I whisper to him, what about the mansion? Can't forget the mansion! Right, take all that and put it in front of a 20,000 square foot mansion attended to by a staff of 1,000 maids. And where is it located? It's in the Caribbean, on an island, a man-made island, specifically constructed just for me with my name laser engraved into the hills, so that every plane that flies by sees that it belongs to. That's quite enough, Yahiko. Thank you for your, input. I can never be a teacher. I'm just not cut out for it. I'm not patient enough. Clearly, she doesn't believe in his dream. Actually, I don't think anyone except Yahiko believes in his dreams. Then again, Yahiko has enough belief to make up for everyone else. Yeah. Umeko? What about you? Oh my god, the one Japanese name that I struggle. As the rest of our classmates drone on about joining some kind of mega corporation like Lemniscate or Way Forward Pharmaceuticals, I lean closer to Yahiko. You forgot some things. Yeah, you did. I did? Yes. The yacht, the walk-in closet just for designer shoes, the private jet, a second mansion in Tahiti. Oh crap, I did. Hey, Teach. Oh my god. I'm such a menace. Fortunately for the teacher, the school bell rings before he can grab her attention. My classmates immediately shove their belongings into their bags and bolt for the door. Meanwhile, Yahiko heads straight for the teacher's desk, eyes lit with excitement as he gabbers on about his yacht and his designer shoes and his private jet and his second mansion at Tahiti. A restaurant manager, huh? Oh, what do you want, Elizabeth? And then there's Elizabeth slipping into Yahiko's now vacant seat. She shifts her backpack's weight to the desk and raises a patronizing eyebrow at me. Well, sorry for being realistic, Miss CEO of Mega Corporation. Sorry that I actually have ambition, Mr. Manager of the family restaurant. Hey now, what? Should I have talked about having a mansion and cars and maids on my own personal island? You didn't even shoot for a restaurant not owned by your parents. They'll kick the bucket one day. I might as well be the one who takes over. Oh my god! Have some respect, would you? I snicker at that. Respect? Me? I flash her a bright, overly friendly smile. See you around, Lizzie. She fumes, but forces herself to take a deep breath until her expression stills. Unfortunately. That was a pretty nice comeback, I'll give her that much. Beth? Still up for lunch? Oh, okay. Bethson. A student slides through the door with a warm smile and a wave. I recognize her as a girl who's always with Elizabeth, don't know much else about her. Okay, in the blink of an eye, Elizabeth's face softened into a friendly grin. I'll be right there. Okay, yep, just in case it wasn't clear enough, her hate is directed exclusively at me. She's the queen of angels to everyone else. Particularly this girl, who I guess is the closest thing she has to a friend. Oh, now come now, be nice. Well, Ishimoto, it's been a pleasure. I bet it has. Alright. She lifts her chin and stiffly walks out of the room, nearly bumping into a startled Yahiko on the way out. As a train of second years, probably her groupies, pull her away, Yahiko slips next to me. Why did she talk to you? Well, she just came. Not me, the great Yahiko Ikari. Okay, maybe because there's a limit to how many brain cells she's willing to sacrifice for a conversation. Oh my god, I'm savage too. Yes, beats me. She's been doing that for a while. Really? Yes. We were in the same class last year. Really? Yes. I'm not surprised that he just learned about this. Then again, to be fair, I don't talk to Yahiko about my personal life. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It's not important. Okay, Yahiko evaluates me for a second with an unusually stoic expression, but quickly shakes it off, his face melting into a grin. So what'd you think about my dream earlier? Oh my God. This again. On second thought, maybe we should have kept talking about Elizabeth. Same as the other 200 times you've told me. It hasn't been 200. Yes, it has. Has it really? Yes, it has. 203 to be exact. Huh. So that means you think it's amazing, right? No, totally. I think it's the best dream in history, and it's so original and realistic. Thanks, dude. Oh my god. But I don't think you're aiming high enough. Huh? What should I add? Aim for the moon. He gasps as if it's the best idea ever, the poor soul. Forget Tahiti, a mansion on the moon? You'd be the first. And probably the last. Okay, you know what? I'm savage, but I like it. I like this savagery. Just think about the possibilities. No one's even set foot on the moon. Imagine how famous I'll be if I build a mansion there. No one's even set foot? Seriously? Either I stepped into the conversation at the wrong time, or someone just came up with a really stupid idea. Both. Oh hey, it's my friends. Enter Rui Hayata, my friend of 10 years. Technically, she's a grade lower than me, but that doesn't stop us from hanging out. Wow, 10 years. Dang. She stuck with me through thick and thin. She probably knows me better than I know myself. Aw, that's cute. Beside her stands Masato Kurigane, hardy in both build and personality. If I had to describe him in one word, I'd use fire. Easily antagonized, hard to put out, and blazes every obstacle out of his way. Fire! Yes. Afternoon, little daisies. What's going on here? Oh, I'm gonna build a vacation home on the moon. Oh my gosh. Somehow I can't say I'm surprised. I know, right? I'm brilliant. Think. The first man on the moon and the first man to build a mansion on it. You're so bright, you're blinding me. What have you been telling him? That a giant leap for him is a small step for mankind. Yes, she has to think about that for a moment, but I'm rewarded with a smirk. Clever. I know. Look, if you kids are done yapping, Yama and I gotta head to track. Okay? What? I didn't think Yama was joining again this year. Of course he is. I'm making him. This is news to me. Yeah, he's making me. It doesn't seem like a good idea, considering he only went to one practice last year and ditched the rest. Well, he ain't ditching this year, ain't that right, man? No. Well, now that you mention it. What's that? Oh, you guys didn't even win last year, Masato. No need to make a big deal. Masato's eyes flare with the instinctual need to prove the worthiness of track. We're winning this year. I got a secret weapon. Okay, what? Really? What? Masato lights up by Ruri's apparent interest. See, we lost last year because we didn't have good names. This year, I've got a great one. What? He pauses for dramatic effect. Marvelous Masa. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, so original. Well, at the very least, this is a pretty good opportunity to joke around. Wow, that's fantastic, and I'll call myself Speed of Light Mountain Destroyer. The hell? Oh, you should rename yourself to Streaking Shadow Dark Eradicator. Then we'll be unstoppable. Ain't no way I'm going with that. Yeah, he isn't great with sarcasm. He's like a Drax, you know. I smirk at him, but before I can elaborate, the PA above us crackles to life. The club fair is officially open in the courtyard. Feel free to drop by and check out what your fellow students have planned. Okay. Already at just the second day, maybe the school's just making everything happen faster this year. I don't really see why. Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy has always done well for itself, even throughout the recession. There's no need to change things now. Okay, hey, it's club time. Let's go take a look. Well, it's like college anyways. It's like first day of school, you're given the what's it called? The syllabus, and then you're like, okay, there's a project due next week. No thanks. I'd rather not be blacklisted. Okay, what does that mean? It means that she's afraid to go with you. You'll outshine her so much that the clubs won't be interested in her. Ooh, oh yes. Ruri glares at me. I only wink back. Well, you shouldn't worry about that, my dear Ruri. I'm sure I can use my substantial sphere of influence to get you a good spot. I'm already in a club, you know, a drama club. Alright, oh right, okay. She's been in the drama club since last year and somehow he's still forgotten. Well, he's forgotten that we were in the same class last year too, so like I'm not too surprised. Then what was Yama talking about? Nothing, just acting like an idiot as usual. Okay, well, you know what they say, like attracts like. Ruri elbows me sharply in the ribs, but her lips are pulling up at the corners. They also say opposites attract. Yeah, and we know which one you are. She slaps me playfully on the arm as Masato and Yahiko watch with blank stares. It's an inside joke, yeah. Only friends who are 10 years, you know, who have known each other for 10 years know. Did I just miss something? Yes. No, more than you usually do, yeah. Yahiko frowns for a moment, but eventually shrugs the exchange off. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I need to find myself a club to grace with my innumerable talents. Yeah, they're innumerable, alright. So without further ado, I bid thee farewell. Okay, bye. He turns with a flourish of his hand, but Ruri calls after him. You know that we'll be there, right? Huh? We're going too. Club recruitment day. All the clubs will be here, including track and drama. Oh, yeah. Well, see you there. Oh my gosh. He whisks out of the room. You're coming to man the track booth, yeah? Yeah, no. Me? Like I'm track's poster child. In fact, I'd probably just scare away potential recruits. Okay, don't think like that. You can be a great asset, man. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe in yourself, man. AKA every movie theme ever. Yes. We exchange snickers, but Masato grabs my arms. Really, man? You coming? Yeah, really, man? You coming? Nah. Surprised by his sudden intensity, I contemplate it for a moment. It doesn't take me long. Sure, why not? Okay, fine. Really? Yes. Not like I have anything else to do. Alright, Masato grins, releasing my arm. Good, I gotta go set up, but I'm expecting you there. Okay. Bye. He dashes out of the room after a quick wave to Rui. She smiles back and promptly turns to me. Have you figured out why he wants you in track so badly? Not a clue. She hesitates for a moment and glances around the room. You know, you could join drama club instead. It could be a valid excuse for Masato. I think he'd just ask why I joined a different club when I could have joined track. Yeah, but still, I think you'd really like it. Honestly, it sounds like it could be pretty fun. Rui seems to enjoy it. She often claims that it's just like when we played make-believe as kids. And make-believe is one of the few things that I don't mind doing. But it's so much work. It's no more work than track, idiot. Right? I think track is more work than probably drama. Besides, it could be really fun. Not that I'm discrediting the work that's put into drama, but I'm pretty sure that I'd rather do drama than I do track. Track just seems like you exert yourself a little bit more. But yeah, besides, it could be really fun. I'll take your word for it. She rolls her eyes and shoulders their bag. Well, fine, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Some of us have club boots to manage, so I'm gonna get going. I'll go with you. We walk in step to the door, almost into freedom, and then the strident voice of the teacher rips through the air. The teacher was there the entire time, and like she's just eavesdropping on our conversation. Ahem, Yama Ishimoto. Surely you didn't expect to escape this season. Surely you didn't expect to escape so easily. Yes, my attitude problems. I turn to Rui, suddenly pleading. Bail me out? Not a chance. What? Huh? What? What? It builds character. I have plenty of character. Come on, throw up a distraction for me. I throw a shameless dose of puppy eyes. She only pokes my forehead, sticking her tongue out. You win some, you lose some. Just be glad it's with the teacher instead of the police. Oh, okay. She darts off as I call falteringly after her. But at least the police wouldn't bore me to tears. What was that, young man? Oh, I turned to find the teacher hovering right behind me. Whoops. Nothing. Great weather we're having, huh? Yeah, she doesn't seem amused. At what point? It's the second day of school, unless she's referring to teaching me last year, I guess. Come to think of it, yeah, that's highly possible. It's clear that detention is doing nothing for your toxic behavior. Well, yeah, because I can nap in detention. Therefore, I've taken the liberty of recommending you for therapeutic mentorship. What? Which will take place on campus at the discretion of our dorm manager. Requirements will be 1 hour, 5 days a week. The mentor will need to sign off on every visit. The what now? I need to go to therapy? Are you scheduling brainwashing sessions for me? Now, excuse me, you might have other ideas, young man, but civility and respect are integral cornerstones of our modern society. If it does result in scrubbing away some of that arrogance of yours, then I say good riddance. I'm shocked by this unusually passionate outburst from her. She slows her breath, shaking as she jabs a book and envelope at me. Take this, Mr. Ryota's office. You know where it is. Okay, a tiny pinch of the tension releases. Mr. Ryota's the mentor. Maybe this won't be so bad. I gave the book a once-over. The cover is somber and 100% boring. Block letters proclaim primates of the 21st century, 100 plus correctional techniques to improve the mindset of any underdeveloped adolescent. Hey, now that's a little bit insulting. Well, gee, I'm honored. Take it. I take it, yes. Goodbye, Yama Ishimoto. Okay, she flounces out of the classroom, clearly fed up with my shenanigans. Alright. Wordlessly, I turn and head down the corridor. Guess someone's a little touchy. Not that I can blame her. If I had a student like me, I'd hate him too. I tromp down the stairs to the first floor and stop before a door at the edge of the hallway bearing the sign J. Ryota, Dorm Manager. I rap sharply on the wood 3 times. Mr. Ryota? What is it? Nuclear war? Unfortunately not. What? No. Meh, don't feel like opening the door for anything less important. Oh my god. I could open the door myself. Locked it, don't bother. Oh my god. I press my ear against the door, listening keenly. There it is, action-packed orchestral strings just barely bleeding through the wood, faint clanging of swords on shields. Are you fencing in there? What the hell are you doing? Are you in a clan war, Mr. Ryota? Oh no, he's playing like an RPG. Bah. A moment later, and the door's lock clicks open. Hello. I slip inside the room, holding back a smile. The office is minimalistic in its furnishing, but fairly welcoming. Warm light encompasses the rooms, highlighting the comfortable chairs arranged around a coffee table that bears a bowl of potato chips. It looks more like the office of a therapist rather than the office of a school dorm manager. In the corner, I spot a comely I spot a comely mahogany desk on top of which sits Juro Ryota in a very dramatic position. Okay, welcome to the Satin Room. Have you brought an offering to appease the Dark Lord? What? Indeed I have. With an equally exaggerated bow, I present the book and note from my teacher. Mr. Ryota's eyebrows scrunch in confusion. The hell is this? Me as a teacher. I kind of got in trouble earlier for talking back. Instead of detention, the teacher's convinced that I need a more permanent solution. Like death? I can help you with that. He's funny. She was thinking more along the lines of counseling, I believe. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what she meant. But what the hell is this? He shakes the book empathetically. Yes, the curriculum that the teacher recommends for, helping me. Oh, right. Well, I'll put it where it belongs. In the trash! He promptly throws it in the trash, which extracts a laugh from me. Now to business. Yeah. Let me read up on what exactly your teacher wants. His eyes drift over the paper that I silently hand to him. Oh boy. Isn't this precious? Isn't this precious? Let me translate. Dear Mr. Ryota, I'm having trouble subduing a boy who actually has a brain and doesn't care for the inefficiencies of bureaucracy. Sincerely, a woman who was certainly the most boring person in her graduating class. Oh my god, you guys are so savage. I choke back laughter as he crumples the paper into a ball and lobs it into the trash. By the way, don't tell anyone I said that or I might get fired. And then you'd have to take counseling from Mrs. Hanazawa, and then where would we be? Yeah. Consider the NDA signed. Mr. Ryota reclines easily against his chair, kicking his legs on the table. So, how's the apartment? Still in one piece, mostly. Alright, good to hear. And Phil? Phil? The little houseplant, the one I placed on your shelf. Your memory sucks more than mine, kid. Oh, right. I vaguely remember Mr. Ryota forming an odd attachment to a plant when I'd moved into my apartment, even to the point where he named him Phil. I think he died. That's a bit odd. I thought he was a fake plant. Nope, looks fake on the outside, I guess, but all real inside. Oh, a satisfied smile pulls at Mr. Ryota's lips, and I suddenly realize the metaphor. We're not talking about plants, are we? Oh, your optimism is inspiring, kid. I would have thought your answer to be the contrary. What? People look on the What? People look real on the outside, but they're all fake inside? Wow. Something like that. We were talking about plants. How was I supposed to know? Well, you know now. So now that you know, is your answer the same? No. Didn't even need to think about it. Oh, it's the truth. People pretend to be genuine on the outside, but inside they're nothing. Damn. Mr. Ryota evaluates me for a second, but to my surprise, there's no judging in his gaze. You must be a real party pleaser. I'll be here all week. What made you draw such a depressing conclusion? I can tell that his mind's on the fast track of psychoanalysis. Yeah, psychoanalysis, childhood trauma, clinical depression, suicidal tendencies. Yeah, time to put that to rest, because if anything should be blamed, it should be my 100% natural disdain for humanity. Wow. Power of observation, if anything. People like to be strong, confident, independent on the outside. Peel that away, and what do you get? Their heart? Then that heart must be pretty pathetic. Wow, did I ever say otherwise? No, I guess he didn't. Mr. Ryota eases from the topic and leans back on his chair, drawing a planner from his drawer. Well, if it were up to me, I'd say that you're just like any other surly teenager going through the first throes of senioritis. Yeah, it's just a phase. He's just going through his little, emo phase. But paperwork's been signed, and you know how bureaucracy grows, yeah. I thought our government was supposed to be more efficient since the national changes. Ha! You assume the mayor actually does anything important? Oh my God, you guys! He scrawls something down on his tablet and taps the screen. My phone buzzes gently in my pocket. Your teacher recommended that we meet every day, but honestly, who has time for that? Wow, he's true. Oh, we'll just play it by ear, and you let me know if you ever get the urge to murder someone. Probably means you're due for another checkup. Oh my God. I check what he sent me, a copy of the spreadsheet that's taped outside his door revealing his available times. Wow, how do you have this much free time? Life as a dorm manager is just swell, isn't it? I thought you at least had some kind of job. I'll let you in on a secret. Okay, the kids here don't cause much trouble, not because they're angels, not because they're boring, because they're too prissy. They don't want to get their manicured nails dirty with things like graffiti or booze. But they do need someone to cry to when they stub a toe, and the other teachers seem to think that I fit that job description. Actually, it's more likely that they don't want to deal with hormonal brats. So instead of being a helicopter parent, I get to be a bench warmer who just nods and smiles once every few minutes. Like with me? Yeah, well, you'll be more interesting than the rest of them, I hope. Yeah, that sounds like the academy in a nutshell. Half the people are too snobby to be fun, and the other half are too lazy to care. What do you get to hear? Whining about grades? Toxic relationships? Sometimes, but not always. At any rate, I can't exactly complain. Makes my job easy. Thank you for your massive contribution to society. You're absolutely welcome. They seem to equal yours. I snort, he chuckles. I like this banter. Yeah, this could have been really painful if I hadn't gotten Mr. Ryota. Well, as your loving, caring, and awe-inspiring mentor, I can hardly keep you from the beauty that is Club Recruitment Day. Oh no, I'm fine, really. Off you go. Take a selfie and send it to me. Or I'll schedule an appointment tomorrow. But that's, you said, you need to expand your opportunities, broaden your horizons, go where no man has gone before. But, no. And most importantly, you need to get out of my office so I can check my clan. That's just sad, Mr. Ryota. World domination calls. See ya. Okay. He's a little bit of a nerd. He's funny though, I like him. He's so chill. And without another word, he shoved me out and slammed the door in my face. I have no choice but to head to the school courtyard. Alright. There, me friends. Yes. It doesn't take much time to find Masato behind the track table, armed with I Heart Track flags and I Heart Track posters and I Heart Track headbands. I get this very vague feeling that he loves track. He welcomes me enthusiastically, immediately piling all admin duties on me, but true to my word, I proceed to be completely useless throughout the recruitment process. I just sit there. Eventually, Masato seems to give up, handing me a simple sign to wave around. I amuse myself at coming up with truly terrible pitches. Want a six-pack? Join track! Looking for health hacks? Join track! Get a knack? Join track! Rid your lack? Join track! Pick up the slack? Join track! For reasons unknown, Masato seems to love this. He grins and slaps me on the back. Wow, what's this intense music for something that's just me throwing out these pitches, these shitty pitches. Anyways, hold on. I think the music might be a little too loud. I might just fix it in post, but let's just turn it down a little bit more. There we go. So there you go. You just need to apply yourself, see? Nah. I'm pretty sure that those glances we're getting from the underclassmen weren't looks of admiration. Yeah. They just think we're weird. Despite my obvious shortcomings, Masato hooks 4 recruits into track. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised that he got that many. A lot of the attendees of the school are the richer, lazier kids. I also noticed that he seems to be a lot easier on them than he was on me. Okay, well, When the club recruitment fair is done and everything's torn down, Masato and I head to the school entrance to wait for Ruri and Yahiko. For reasons unknown, Masato's ecstatically chattering about my newfound enthusiasm. You killed it today, man. That's the kind of team spirit we need. Great, I might have just gotten myself into more trouble. Well, I guess I was in track for most of last year. Might as well do it again this year. Alright. And the girls. Hey, blonde girl. To him, and then I said, geezers on a gravy stick of mother load. We could use a man with your skills. Okay, what? I guess she's her little, what's it called? Her drama club friend. And so he signed a contract with the blood from his veins, thereby permanently joining the drama club. Wow. Wow, I can't believe you're so good at recruiting people. You know what they've said to me? What? Something like, get a life, you're just in denial about reality. Wow. Well, darn my socks. Youth these days are so cynical. The two come to a halt as Masato waves Ruri over. Well, looks like you guys have plans. I better leave you and Yama, I mean you and everyone else, to have some nice time together. Hey now, I see what you're trying to do. But what are you talking about? It's more like a babysitting duty, where I'm the babysitter and I have to make sure a bunch of kids won't, you know, set the house on fire and stuff. Aw, come on, he's your best friend, isn't he? And your childhood friend? Oh my god. Like, yeah, but I totally don't have feelings for him or like any secret crushes, you know? Like he's just a childhood friend. Have you guys made a childhood promise together? What? No, no way. Really? No, really. Those kinds of things are more cliche than explosions in an action movie. Well, exactly. Yes. Well, think of it this way. Although explosions may be a cliche, they're also a staple. You can't have a proper action movie without proper explosions. That is true. It's the same with life. You can't have a proper childhood friend without a proper childhood promise. Oh my god. Okay. I wince. Does she have to mention romance? Really? Oh look, there they are. I guess I better get going. Yes. Have fun storming the castle. Okay. Alright. The girl clearly skips away as Ruri sprints to us for refuge, and I try for a smirk. Yes. Looks like you and Akira had a productive recruitment day. Akira Karube, Ruri's best friend, current roommate, and self-appointed matchmaker. Also another person who I don't get along with, but let's be honest, do I get along with anyone? Wow. Akira was sure productive. I barely had any luck. I noticed that she's mastered herself surprisingly quickly. Well, I guess that 10 years of make-believe and drama club would do that to you. Yes. How'd you guys do? Yeah. We got 4 new recruits. 15 liters of fresh blood. Oh my god. 15 liters? Did you just pull that number out of your head, or is it actually legit? Right? Real woman? Real woman? Cause it's legit. Of course it's legit. Yeah. Average weight's 55 kilograms. The average teenager has a blood volume of 7% his or her total weight. We got ourselves 4 new recruits. Oh my god. It's a math equation. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But how do you even know these things? Ruri's eyes are already swimming as he raves on, seemingly unaware of the curious glances from the freshmen who've pegged him as a rough thug. Assuming no one's anemic, we got 55 times 44 in total kilograms, which is 220. Multiply that by 0.07 for the weight to blood volume ratio. Bam! 15.4. Wow, you're so smart. Rounded down to 15 for a nice round number, and we got ourselves 15 liters of fresh blood. Okay. Oh, okay, you're right. And this is why Misato's really good at catching people off guard. I can't believe you actually calculated that, right? Why? Ain't no trouble. It sure sounds like trouble, right? Hell nah, you should see what we do in Honor Society. Yes, Honor Society. Not only does he participate in it, he's the president. Did I not mention that he's literally good at everything? Athletics, academics, heck, probably even art. Oh, so he's like Mr. Smarty Pants. He's like he looks like a hooligan, but he's actually pretty smart. Except sarcasm. That's one area I can trump him in. The only area. But he's not good at sarcasm. Right. Oh, here comes the great Yahiko Aikari. Yes. Sure enough, a familiar shock of blonde hair pops around the corner. Yahiko's beaming, but I notice that he's not holding a single sign up page in his hand. Good day to you, my pitiful peasants. You've arrived just in time to witness my brilliant plan. What? Technically, he was the one who came to us, but I stay silent. You see, I've decided to create my own club. I had a feeling. A club worthy of my immeasurable greatness. In other words, he got rejected by all the other clubs. Oh boy. You're making a club? Good for ya. Oh, I know. I'm gonna call it the Happy Club, and it will be comprised of minions who will follow my every bidding. I think we just witnessed the creation of the shadiest club on campus. We will start by taking over the school, then Isamu, then Japan, and then the entire world. Oh my god. Well, at least he doesn't lack ambition. And once my mansion on the moon is built, we will have dominion over the universe itself. Oh my gosh. But he does lack brains. Yes, he does. What you guys talking about all secret like? Nah, nothing. We were just, talking about how we haven't gone to GFC in a while. Okay. Golden Film Closet? Sure, let's go visit Jungkook. Sorry. As completely unconvincing as this excuse is, she successfully turns Masato's attention to food. GFC, I like the way you think, Ruri. Alright, we better go now before the dinner rush starts. Okay. He marches off humming cheerily as Yahiko blathers on about how amazing his new club will be. Great cover. I know, right? Like my improv is just amazing, totally inconspicuous, just as inconspicuous as that time you wore a kimono. Hey man, we don't talk about that. Of course you'd bring that up. You want to get tickled? You wouldn't dare. Whenever you mention anything about kimonos, I feel a sudden urge to tickle to the nearest person. That's weird. We'd better get going. We should follow Masato and Yahiko to GFC. Yeah, we gotta go get that GFC. She speeds away before I get the chance to stop her. Okay. I only chuckle to myself as I catch up. Okay. Off we go to eat then, I guess. So as we make our way to the lively shopping area a few blocks away from campus, a couple of details catch my attention. What? There's endless posters and billboards plastered with faces of politicians with broad, candid smiles, proclaiming in bold letters, "Back to prosperity. The recession is over, and do more with more," upon scrolling tablets and giant projected screens. If only the year 2018 was exactly like that. That's normal. There's the smoker and his buddy, the random drunkard, the group of tourists clutching electronic pamphlets titled "Welcome to the Glorious Metropolis of Isamu," while taking pictures in front of every possible location. And most of all, the ordinary Isamuite power walking down sidewalks with resumes clutched in their Isamite? Yes! Oh my god, I just totally butchered that. And most of all, the ordinary Isamite power walking down sidewalks with resumes clutched in their hopeful hands. That's also normal. Everything is normal, completely normal. So why do I feel so uneasy? Maybe it's the skyscrapers. I've never liked them. They're too tall, and I always get the impression that they're watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Not like guardians either, not some benevolent force that's watching over the city. More like staring, waiting for the right moment to strike. And then there's the smog, that terrible musky pollution that sits on my skin like a coat of hard mud. Every breath is disgusting, but every breath is necessary. Ah yes, I hate this city, I really, really do. Too bad that there's nothing better, not really. Too bad that Isamu has always been the best, if not only option, yeah. Pay attention, you idiot! Oh my gosh, I'm startled out of my thoughts by Masato grabbing my arm and yanking me out of the street. Gosh, do you not see the red light? Red means stop. And stop means your velocity reaches 0. Okay, stop. You could have been run over by a truck. Despite myself, I'm touched by their concern. I'm fine, let's go. After eyeing me for a long moment, Yahiko shrugs and bounds to GFCC's automatic doors, activating the motion sensor with a flourish. Ladies first. Lady? Where? Oh my god, right here. She slaps a hand on my shoulder with a cheery grin. Ooh, good one. You mean Yama's been a girl all this time? Oh my god. Oh, heavens no. That'd be really awkward. Why? Let's go have some chicken. Boy, I'm so hungry. Fried chicken. Okay, what's all that about? What's all that about, girl? She quickly skips into GFC, leaving Masato thoroughly bewildered. I'm guessing GFC is like their made-up version of KFC, so yeah. I don't get it. Why is it awkward? Beats me. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a good idea, but there's no way I'm bringing it up. What? Look, we have Look, are we having chicken or not? Yes. Of course we are. What'd you take me for? Well, good thing that neither he nor Yahiko are very perceptive, even though apparently Masato is really smart though. Without further ado, we enter GFC. Yes! GFC! Yeah, it's so cute! General Fried Chicken has always been a favorite of students for the students from the academy. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's within walking distance. It's also pretty nice considering that it's a fast food outlet. The tables are clean, the walls are lined with cushion booths, and the red and beige paint slathered on the walls seems fresh and pristine. For some, the smell of heavy grease and oil is overbearing. For us, it's the smell of pure heaven. I have not had KFC in like the longest time, so I wouldn't know. Ugh, this place smells like death. Well, most of us. Weren't you the one who was in such a hurry to come in? Fried chicken, you know? Shut up, yeah. After we order and pick up our chicken, we slip into the nearest booth. Masato rifles through his wallet, a frown crossing his lips. Damn, the those cocky. Those cocky? I have no clue what he just said. Me neither. I was gonna say. What? Thankfully, no one else seems to know either. Masato was slightly startled as if he hadn't noticed that we were there. Nothing. So, how was class? That's pretty suspicious, but we all decided to let it pass. We're nice like that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so pretty good, but I don't know anyone in my class. What? What? Are they giving you a hard time? You want me to beat them up for you? Huh? What? Nothing like that. It's just, you know, you guys are a year older, and Akira's in a different class this year. Oh, okay. Bah, I'm sure you'll make truckloads of friends. Yeah, you're almost as charming as me. Oh my god, thanks guys. Oh my god, guys, you're like my supportive friends, you know? So, the squad. My emotional support squad. Despite the cheery exchange, I noticed that there's a shadow in Rui's eyes. What? She definitely should have a lot of friends. She's likable, warm, fun, and talented, but for some reasons unknown, chooses to spend most of her time with me, a useless cynic, and Akira, an optimist with a few screws loose. I've always wanted to ask why, but a small part of me is afraid that the moment I bring it up, she'd realize it and leave. Oh. No, I need to do this. It's the least I can do. Okay, why don't you hang out with your classmates? The words come out a lot harsher than I intended, but Ruri doesn't even seem to be offended. Okay, her expression darkens. But it's one of anger, not hurt. Oh, okay. I don't want to hang around with people like them. Oh, why not? Yeah. They're a bunch of fakes. All they do is judge me, or others in class, or even one another. Oh, okay. They're not outright mean, but I don't like it when people talk behind my back. Oh yeah, okay. You know what, girl? You got a valid reason. Okay, I respect you. I respect you for that. And they pick on this shy girl in our class for no reason. It's stupid. You really hate them, don't you? Yeah. Not really, but we don't get along. Yeah. She picks idly at her chicken. The air feels somber and heavy. Hey, you know what we need? What? A competition. Oh, now's not the time to be bringing up competitions, Masato. Actually, that's a good idea. What? Wait, what? She's never said that before. Yeah, generally because Masato's never come up with any good ideas. I'll have to sit this one out, or I won't even be a contest. Oh my god. So you and me, Yama. Okay, no thanks. You don't even know what it is. Fine, what is it? Who can eat the most triple S's in the shortest amount of time? Oh my god, I'm gonna just choke. I'm just gonna end up choking and dying. No thanks. Hey! The triple S hot wings is GFC's most infamous menu item, an order of blindingly spicy wings. Okay. I don't particularly feel like disabling my mouth forever, thanks. Ruri wants to watch. I glance at Ruri. The prospect of watching a competition does seem appealing to her, probably because she can make fun of the stupidity of it all. Well, if it'll cheer up Ruri. Okay. Gosh, I need serious help. Fine, you're paying though. He doesn't have money. Never fear, the generous Yahiko Ikari shall bestow you with the necessary funds. Oh my god. He shells some of cash out to Masato, who takes it with a nod of thanks. Boy, this'll be fun. For me. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Yeah, why not? You mean, why wouldn't I want to participate in a competition that could potentially ruin my mouth and traumatize me forever? Yes, yeah, exactly. This guy, sometimes I wonder if he's trying to be this, well, stupid. Alright, yeah! Spicy wings! Yeah! Masato returns and slides 2 platters of triple S hot wings to the center of the table. Oh my gosh. Now remember, every good competition needs a good audience. Let me hear for Team Kuragane! Woo! Thanks, man. Hey, Ruri, why ain't you cheering? Huh? Oh. I am in character as an audience member who's cheering for Yama. Pshaw, you and your drama club. Fine, give it up for Team Ishimoto. Yes. Yeah! Yes, that's my girl. Everyone in the restaurant drops into silence and stares at us. I elbow her in the ribs, feeling a flush creep up my cheeks. Yes, stop that. What? I'm in character. Sure you are. Okay, whatever. Let's get going. We lean forward, hands just a hair away from the tray as Ruri looks on with an expectant smile. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, here we go. Masato immediately starts shoveling hot wings into his mouth, but I take a few moments to gather myself before I take a bite. The chicken seems to explode in my mouth, sends streaks of fire down my tongue. I cough violently and gulp down some water. This was a terrible idea. Yeah, I can't handle spicy food all that much either. Like, I can handle spicy food, but like, extremely spicy food that people just kind of eat for fun? It's like, why? Woohoo! You mustn't fail me, marvelous minion. Oh, everyone actually is watching. Hey, you gotta cheer for Yama. Well, this isn't fun. This isn't any fun. But now that I've noticed, it's kind of embarrassing. Gee, thanks. It's not like I'm doing this for you or anything. Grimacing, I shove the remainder of the wing into my mouth and spit it out. The meat burns down my esophagus and simmers into my stomach. Guess who's gonna have some fiery poops later on tonight? Come on, Yama needs his cheering squad. Come on. Rip, rip, ree. Kick him in the knee. Rip, rip, ras. Kick him in the other knee. Go, Sato, go. Yeah, go, Sato, go. Go, Sato, go. Yeah. Masato spits out his bones on the platter. 3 wings down already, and I've just started my second. For some reason, that makes me feel unusually competitive. Woo, you got this. You're beating him. Ice cream soda, banana split. Yeah. We think your team's full of shift to the left, shift to the right. Nice. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. As she finishes her chant and quickly returns away to hide her embarrassment, I barely work through one more mouthful of fried chicken before giving up. There has to be another way. Yeah, 5th wing down, keep going. How many wings are in this bucket? Jesus Christ. Go Yama. My eyes land on an innocuous packet sticking from beneath the chicken bucket. GFC hot sauce. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. Are you gonna add more hot sauce onto his wings? While Masato reaches for his 6th wing, I surreptitiously rip the end off of the hot sauce packet and squirt it over his platter. He only smirks at me. Ha! Gonna take more than a little ketchup to win. He bites triumphantly into the wing. Oh, that's no ketchup. He freezes. I swear that steam is coming out of his ears. It's GFC's signature hot sauce. Grah! Hot, 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 hot. Yes, there he goes. A desperate Masato launches off of the booth and sprints to the soda machine. Wait, that was cheating. Is it cheating if there weren't any rules in the first place? Oh, true. Either way, it was pretty dirty. Poor Masato. Aw, well, he deserves it. She looks pointedly at Masato, who's slowly dragging himself back into the booth while chugging a huge cup of water. I feel a slight tinge of guilt at his suffering, but Rui's obviously improved mood makes it worth it. This ain't the... I thought he was gonna say this ain't it. This ain't the end. He keels over the table, somehow managing to continue drinking from his cup. Oh, that reminds me of the latest episode of Governmecker? Yes. Of what? You mean you haven't heard of Governmecker? What the fuck is that? Yeah, do you have to yell so loudly? Honestly, I'm surprised that we haven't been kicked out for causing a public disturbance yet. I know. But one cannot help but yell at the epicness of Governmecker. What the fuck is that? Yeah, okay, fine, what is it? Yeah. It's this web series that a couple of my hallmates made, remember? Over the summer? Oh yeah, I saw you running around wearing a long blonde wig or something. Great, that's a mental image I'm not getting out of my head anytime soon. Yeah, it's about the President of the United States. Well, it's called Asirama. What in our web series? Isn't that clever? Fighting other politicians to defend his country. Okay, so it's like a political drama? No way, dude. That's boring. They battle it out in giant robots. The president's in red, white, and blue. It even has an eagle motif on everything. Oh my god! So it's like the presidents of the world just battling it out in mech suits, isn't it? That sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Yes. That sounds like the coolest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god, is he for real? Of course, it's headlining the main event. Of course, I'm headlining the main event. I'm the president's aide. Oh my gosh. If you're the president's aide, you're a side character. You're not the lead. Huh? Really? Yeah. Well, I, for one, am proud of you. You finally found your calling, being a background character. Oh my god! That's savage! I know, right? I'm going to be a star, but he takes it in such stride. Aw. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the physical manifestation of the saying, ignorance is bliss. Yeah. Episodes are all up on the website. Just search the title Governmecker and you're all set. Oh my god. Well, we'll have to check it out. Are you serious? How else will I know how to viciously badmouth it? I can't decide whether to be offended or impressed. Yeah. Why not both? Yes. Hey, are you two listening? Oh, sorry, what? Nah, I was just saying that I gotta go back. Oh, I briefly checked my phone, 6:10 p.m., almost Masato's curfew. Oh, yeah, he has this thing where he goes to bed at 9:30 sharp every night. Wow, just one more way that he's completely crazy. Disciplined, but crazy. Wow, okay. Still, it's best to honor that. Yeah, still, it's best to honor that. The only thing worse than a normal Masato trying to drag me into track is a grumpy Masato trying to drag me into track. Yes. Can't let him miss his beauty sleep. Then let's go. Yeah, let's go. So we head out of the restaurant and back to the academy right as the sun starts to set. Okay, it's kind of a ritual to walk with them, even though I don't live in the dorms anymore. I live in an apartment within walking distance. Right. But since there's nothing and no one waiting for me at my apartment, I kind of just go wherever they go. Okay. So maybe it's because our stomachs are full, but we're completely silent on the way back. It's a comfortable silence, but still silence, and that means thinking. That means getting into my feelings. Overthinking, unfortunately. I almost jump as I see a group of 3 policemen race by on the opposite side of the street, approaching sirens, piercing the air with their incessant wailing. Direct our attention to... Oh no, what? Whoa. Well, a wave of nausea washes over me. Is this where we find the bodies and discover the missing people? The front of a city bus is crumpled against the back of a pickup truck. Oh, never mind. Thin trails of smoke mixed with the pungent smell of burnt rubber and scrapped metal. Damn, it's a collision. The scene is surrounded by a unit of police cars and a fire truck, along with a crowd of shaken people along the sidewalk. How awful. At least they all look okay. We can't do anything about it. Let's go. Masato and Yahiko nod hesitantly, but Ruri only stares thoughtfully at me. I stare at her. She tilts her head. I shrug. This seems to help her come to a decision as she suddenly turns to Masato and Yahiko with a very convincing smile. Hey, Masato, Yahiko, why don't you guys head on back? I got something to do really quickly. This is okay, this is a little sus. Oh, we're being really shady right now. Masato opens his mouth, clearly confused, but Yahiko elbows him in the side and shakes his head ever so slightly. What? Say, we'd better get back before your curfew. Hold your horses, I was gonna ask. Okay, come along, peasant. Your king commands it. Oh my god, okay. With a final wave, Yahiko drags Masato down the street. Ruri turns her attention to me. I'm inviting myself over. Okay, gee, thanks. That's what friends are for. Despite the smirk on her face, I catch her glancing at the ruined bus. I can't find it in me to argue with her. Sure, I guess. Yeah, sure, I guess. We switch our route to a different street, remaining silent as we pass by 3 more police officers. Okay. Maybe she had a traumatic experience, like she was in an accident too. We reach Murad Apartments without much difficulty. It's a pretty decent place at a low price. A lot of academy students are known to live here due to its close proximity to the campus. This is really cute. Like, I really wish I could afford this. Do a lot of students live here? Yeah, why? Well, what if someone sees us? I don't want them to get the wrong ideas. I feel a little uneasy as I remove my shoes. Judging from the blush on her face, it's less that she's worried about a ruined reputation and more that she's trying to cover up certain feelings. Feelings that I'm not ready to deal with. Oh, so he knows. Don't worry. I'm sure that they just think that you're one of my guy friends. I don't even look like a boy. I only smirk at her as I flop on the sofa. This is a place I know as home sweet home. Simple furniture, random pieces of clothing here and there, and a basic kitchen crammed into the corner. Not too fancy, but not shabby in the slightest. Comfortable. Iruri doesn't seem to feel the same way. She gives everything a disapproving look as she proceeds through the apartment. It's so messy, yeah. I think this place has gotten messier. So sue me. Can I actually? No. She looks over me for a moment and something in her expression shifts. So, that bus. I sigh noisily and close my eyes. Can we talk about something else? Yeah. You hungry? We just ate, huh? I can make some omelets. Isn't that a breakfast food? Instead of replying, I just hear the rhythmic clatter of footsteps against the carpet. In just a few minutes, there's the clack-clack of a knife against a chopping board, the gentle sizzle of oil in a frying pan, and the tick-tick-tack of chopsticks whipping against a bowl of eggs. A heavenly aroma rises in the air. Rui? At the lack of response, I opened my eyes. It takes a little effort, but I managed to pull myself up and head to the kitchen. Rui, I stopped short. Ah, don't she look cute? Rui zeroed in on the stove, sprinkling ham and cheese over a bubbling layer of egg and humming a catchy little tune. The apron tied around her waist should be way too big for her, but somehow it looks perfect. Wait, this is Rui. Rui Hayata. Get a grip, Yama. Get a grip. No, it's too late. She's too cute, and you're envisioning her down the aisle in the church. Oh no, living that domestic life. Welcome home, honey. You must be starving. I prepared dinner just for you. Wow, I'm so lucky for marrying such a wonderful woman, not to mention adorable. Oh, sweetie, I'm the lucky one. Look at your chiseled jaw, your beautiful eyes. I'm not the one who's at work. I'm not the one who's a work of art, baby. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Hee hee. Well, why don't you have a seat, pumpkin? Dinner is almost served. I'm gonna give you omelets. Yes. I simply can't wait to taste your delicious food, Angel. Oh my God. What would you prefer, darling? Dinner, a bath, or me? Oh my God. Oh, sugar. We both know the answer to that question. In that case, love, the first course will be your lips. Oh my God. My fist. I immediately jerked back to reality, the terrible vision dissipating into thin air. Well, that escalated quickly. I don't even want to know what would bring such a terrible image to mind. Rui and me married? I shudder on the inside. Not that she's, bad or anything. We understand each other more than anyone else. But then we'd have to be in a romantic relationship, and romance in high school is just messy. Well, we could end up losing our friendship entirely, which would suck, yeah. And is 99.99999% likely given my great luck. Yes. Crap, what am I even thinking about? Back to reality. What are you making? Omelets. Are you sure? Are you sure? What kind of question is that? Are you sure you're making omelets? She nudges me in the side, but she's smiling. Okay. Plate, please? Yeah, huh? Where are your plates? Yeah, plate, idiot. Yeah, your majesty. We keep things light and teasing as I reach into a cabinet and pass a plate to Rui. She freezes slightly when my shoulder brushes against hers, but I pretend not to notice. Just what the doctor ordered. One premium plate imported directly from the mystical land of Danmark. I graciously accept this offer. Oh, humble servant, may there be lasting peace between our countries. She deftly slides the omelet onto the plate in one fluid motion, dipping into a slight curtsy as I dig in. The delectable flavor of mozzarella, cheddar, ham, and mushrooms explodes in my mouth. Am I in heaven? Rui beams proudly. That good? As if an angel made it herself. Oh wait, one did. I'm gonna throw up. Sometimes I swear that there's someone else in this head of mine. Yes, it's delicious. The genuine heart-rending smile that spreads across her face just makes my stomach sink. That's not the kind of smile you make when you're complimented on your cooking by a friend. Just a friend, that is. She looks like she could jump over the moon, that kind of shining, beautiful smile that is only made when the smiler is utterly happy and completely ignorant that they're utterly happy. I want her to be happy, but false hopes is just too cruel. Maybe there's something I can do to put her down without hurting her. Hey, Rui, do you ever think that maybe we hang out too much? Oh, what? Gentle. Be the gentlest human being on earth. Wow, I'm letting her down already? Jesus. Except the thing I'm quite possibly worse at is being gentle. High school is the time to explore, especially since we're getting ready for university. So maybe we should be spending time just, looking at other things, going to events, stuff like that. Finding yourself! You're telling me that you're going to an event with people? I'm saying that we shouldn't be together so often. Oh, her face immediately falls. Damn it, yeah, I already know that my words have hit her harder than I've intended. After all, pretty much all we've been doing for the past 10 years has been hanging out. We were each other's only constant. Amidst new locations, new schools, new friends, that one firm foundation that's there until the end of time. If you separated Rui from Yama and Yama from Rui, I'm not sure what you would find. To have me, who's always been relying on her, leeching off of her, suggests that he wants to go on his own way and do his own thing. Well, it's awfully short-sighted and ungrateful. But I guess that's what I am, really, because I'm too scared that Rue would truly, honestly end up falling in love with me. As if she's not already is, you know? Not that I have any clue why she would, but insurance. Insurance is key. Look, I appreciate this, but I'm not a kid anymore, you know? I can take care of myself just fine. That's not true. Like, I know the place needs a good cleaning. I don't need someone else to tell me. I attempt to soften the blow as much as I can. I like hanging out with you, but when it comes to this point, I think... I'm so sorry, Yama. I didn't mean to offend you. You... what? I wasn't trying to replace her. Her? I freeze. A sudden pain fills my lungs, like I'm breathing in fire. My vision spins for a moment, and... no, I fight it. Then it's gone. My knees suddenly go weak, and I stagger forward, quickly catching myself on the couch. Rui rushes forward, but I quickly throw out a hand. This. You see this? You're being a burden now. The words are too harsh. I regret them as soon as they slip out. Who is this her? Can you just let me think right now? It's what I've always said whenever I want to be alone. Well and truly alone, yeah. The need to think has nothing to do with it, and Rui knows this. I'll be right out. Goodbye. To make her feel this way is despicable. The back of my mind congratulates me with a wry, well, you got what you wanted. She'll make some other friends now. I silently watch Rui as she slips on her shoes and abruptly fixes me with a pleading look. See you tomorrow? Because she wants to know that everything will be okay. Because she wants everything to return to normal. I should go the whole way. I should say no, probably not, or maybe. We'll see. Instead, I send an automatic smile. Yeah, see ya, Rui. Have a good night, Yama. I mean, you don't have to push her away completely. Just I guess, just tone it down. The relief in her voice is palpable as she closes the door behind her. It takes everything in me to stop myself from catching up to her and offering to walk her back. Why is it that when it really comes down to it, I can't even push people away properly? Given my prickly personality, I would have thought that I could do at least that. Guess not, though. Guess it's just another thing to add to the list of things Yama can't do. I kind of wonder if there's anything that's not on that list. I sit up, kneading at the tense knots in my shoulders. Technically, I need to study tonight, but before that, I should try to wind down. Watch Government or read a book. Oh no, I need to save this, girl. I need to save. Well, I don't think this decision really matters, I guess. At least not now. So, let's read a book. You know what? Let's watch Government. Let's see how wacky this show is. It's our first decision slot thingamajig, and now it's here. It's just. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. Okay, boot up the computer, open the browser, Governmecker. There we are. Alrighty. Let's see how good this is. I am Jay Graves, the president. Many oppose me in my choices, so I must deal with their resistance the only way I know how. Governmecker, mobilize! Oh, wow. The screen explodes into action as a teen in an oversized suit leaps off of a building, landing in a flashy somersault into the open palm of a giant robot. The robot lights up and strikes a pose with notably jerky movements, as if animated by stop motion. The beginnings of an admittedly catchy opening song are abruptly cut short with a sudden chanting. Give us AX, President-san! We want AX, President-san! And suddenly President Jay Graves is on the ground, his giant robot pet nowhere in sight. Strange, was that a dream sequence or just bad editing? I think both. The president turns around. The camera pans out to reveal that he's standing in a broad field of wheat reminiscent of old samurai movies. At the other end stands a guy in some hideous recreation of 3 different cosplays, swirl eyeglasses perched on the end of his nose, and a flannel headband embroidered with a giant heart wrapped around his unkempt hair. What business have you with the fine country of Asimera, yes. The guy lowers his picket sign, which is half in English, half in Japanese, and steps forward, pushing his glasses up his nose. Boku no namae is Otakubu. Keep it memorized. There, President-san. Oh my god. Speak English, heathen. I am no gaijin. You just have no appreciation for a foreign culture. Culture? Yes. Oh my, yes, Japan. Yes, Japan anime. Yes, Japan anime manga. Yes, Japan anime manga sushi. Yes, Japan anime manga sushi. They are the world's Ichiban. I'm cringing. Ooh, ha. Asumera needs none of your poison. It needs righteous gatherings. It needs righteous gatherings, hunting, barbecues, country fairs, and extreme sports and golf clubs. None of these weeaboo shenanigans. None of these weeaboo shenanigans. Wait, aren't you Japanese? Boku wa double weeaboo, of course. The what? I'm confused. Boku wa double weeaboo, of course. A weeaboo of American culture who are weeaboos for Japanese culture. What the fuck? Why? That's genius! Otakaboo thrusts his picket sign up into the air. Of course it is. Our glorious Nippon is genius, land of the rising sun. Approve our anime expo, President-san, and no blood will be spilled. Okay, yeah, over my dead body. Then, over your dead body it will have to be. Oh my gosh. He reaches into his backpack, which is blanketed with stickers of various anime figures, and throws a long rectangular pillow at President Graves. The wheel of fate is turning. In a poorly green screen sequence, the pillow begins to transform into a giant doll in a Lolita dress with a wig of luscious purple hair pulled tight over its head. If I squint, I can see that its face is dolled with exaggerated blush, eyeliner, and lipstick. It's an atrocity to the eyes. Oh my. No, don't you dare hurt my daddingu. Oh my gosh. Yes, hold him, my waifu. President Graves flails his arms in struggle, but the doll grips him tightly, an easy task, considering that it's roughly 3 times its height. President Graves stares in disbelief at the towering femme fatale, which languidly blinks back at him with 2 looming painted eyeballs. Okay, what sort of shenanigans is this? My waifu, the very best, like no one ever was, moe of the highest level. Oh, like no one ever was. Dun, dun, dun. In a sudden burst of energy, President Graves throws the doll off of him. Okay. Waifu, moe, this is Asumura. He reaches into his oversized suit and pulls out a trumpet from nowhere, playing a very out-of-tune military reveille. They, the people, need no waifu. They, the people, need no waifu. They need a true Asumuran hero. Captain Asumura, mobilize! Oh my goodness gracious. The field backdrop crumples to pieces as a teenage guy in a skin-tight wetsuit bursts onto the scene, swinging a pizza pan spray painted in red, white, and blue. Chugging behind him is the president's mech in all its red, white, and blue with an ego motif glory, still animated in awkward stop motion. Oh wow. For liberty and freedom of speech. He leaps into President Graves' mech. Why isn't the president using it himself? And promptly pulverizes the waifu into the ground. Then he suddenly stops, one fist on the mech still raised high in the air. Wait, if Asumura has freedom of speech, shouldn't Otakubu be able to hold an anime conve? Why are you thinking? Public school should have whipped you by now. Public school should have whipped you by now. Oh my god. Oh right. With a casual shrug, the mech hoists Otakubu over its head, spins him around a handful of times, and hurls him upward. Otakubu is blasting off again! Oh my god. He disappears with a twinkle into the distant sky. President Graves nods, triumphantly clapping the dismounting Captain Asumura on the back with a steady hand. Ooh, I nearly got demonetized because I nearly said Captain from Marvel. Good night, Asumura. May you sleep in peace. His phone gives a gentle trill as the credits begin to roll. Hello? Hey girlfriend, you need to totally get over here. There's this big meeting and people want you. Thank you, assistant. Farewell. Bye bye. The phone clicks shut and wait, was that Yahiko's voice? He did say that he was the president's aide. I'm never gonna let him live this down. Oh my god. Well, it's time to study. I dig through my backpack and crack open a few books. This year will probably be really intense with the entrance exam coming up and all. Might as well do a little work. It'll be more of a pain to deal with nagging teachers than the work itself. I honestly thought I lost a couple of brain cells watching that, but okay, if you want to go study, girl, you go study. After engrossing myself for some time, I checked the clock. It's 11. Good enough. Alright, let's go to sleep. Maybe I should just apologize to Rui tomorrow. Indulge myself in our friendship. Let everything go back to normal. Selfish of me again, but maybe this time I should just be selfish. Okay, yeah. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Oh, whoa, what's that? What was that? What was that about? What? That was some like crazy. Yeah, what the hell? Why is it so bright outside? Because it's morning and I'm pretty sure I'm late. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this episode here for now. We've just got started getting into Lucid9, this game, this ultimate, this visual novel, and so far it has been really cute. It's been really funny. So far I like the banter, the dialogue, and some of the characters so far. I really relate to Mr. Ryota. I really like him, and yeah, we got some little bit of some high school teenage angst going on in terms of like romance with my Osana Nijini. Yeah, I can't pronounce like my childhood friend. Osana Najimi, yes. We're my dear childhood friend Rui, who has feels for us, but we're like, no, girl, we can't have feels for you too, because that's just weird. But anyways, yeah, so far, and we also got a little bit of that little prologue teaser, or not prologue teaser, but just like the little slight teaser of who that from that murderer point of view. And we have yet to hear any news about that just yet. So yeah, we just got ourselves introduced to the character, to the setting, and getting into this little AU and this universe. And yeah, we good to go. We good to go. We can continue this on in the next episode. And I'm just really like super curious. Makes me really anticipate that moment where they will discover the whole missing people going shit, and that's when things starts to get a little bit more interesting. But for now, it is the mundane life of a high school student, and just girl problems and friend problems and school problems that I can't relate to. Anyways, yes, tune in next time, you guys. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I hope you're anticipating this Let's Play as much as I am. And yeah, I'll see you then. So for now, bye!